Good afternoon, you all. I'm so glad that you all are here. My name is Teruko Dobashi. I am the head social worker here at General Hospital. It's so great to have you all here. I've been able to talk to the nursing staff today, and I actually got to go see all of your little babies in the neonatal unit. And I just want to say that all of your bundles of joy are so beautiful, and they're so brave and strong, and they are fighting. And I know that you all are going to be the best parents you can be. You all were referred to me by the head nurse of the hospital because, as young mothers, sometimes it may be hard, working with your first or your second child, as well as just introducing you to some resources, as well as giving you a little bit of advice so that you can be the best parent you can be. Okay, so what I want to do today is start off with a few ground rules so that we all are on the same page. Our first rule is respect. Respect is key because we want to make sure that we are here and that all of us feel a certain energy in this room. We're all going to be mothers and we all have to take responsibility of our children. And if we respect each other, we can give each other our opinions in a respectful manner. Okay? With respect, that means that if somebody is talking, please don't talk over them. What I say is one mic. If one person in here who has a microphone, the other person will wait his turn. My second rule is please attack the comment, not the commenter. So if somebody says something that may offend you, don't attack the person. Attack what they said. Okay? And make sure that you let them know why you feel that way or why you are offended. My third rule is confidentiality. What stays within these four walls or what's said in these four walls needs to stay here. Okay, we're all here for the same reasons and we're all here to support each other. So let's not go spread anybody's business or go to the schoolhouse telling about so-and-so's business. Let's make sure that we're here supporting each other. And my last rule is I need you all to be fully engaged for your children. You all aren't here for me. You are here for your children. And I just want to remind you that if you all do complete this and the next meeting, you all will receive a $50 gift card to Toys R Us, a $50 gift card to Babies R Us, as well as a 3-month supply of diapers and wipes, to get you started. So there are some great assets here at this program, and I just want to make sure that you all are here for the right reason. Okay, does anybody have any questions about the rules, the ground rules that I stated?
Well, I need to know how long will I have to attend the classes?
Okay, so your baby will be in the neonatal unit for about 6 weeks. And I know you were just released yesterday, and 6 weeks seems like a long time. What my intentions are is to have a meeting every week. So the meeting will be just about 5 weeks, which is a month, a little bit over a month. And the more meetings you can attend, the better. I think that it's very important that we create a culture where we can come in every meeting. It's not required for you all to come, but it is requested. Remember that you all were referred here from the nurse, and you want to make sure that you receive those benefits. We will take attendance, and the ones who do come will be the ones who receive the gifts at the end. We'll have a little graduation ceremony at the end of our 6 weeks, and your baby will go home with a nice little basket with gift cards and diapers and wipes. So if you can, try to make it, and if you can't, please call me on my cell phone and let me know, and I can catch you up with what we talked about or let you know any resources that were shared during our meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
So let's go ahead and start. We'll go around the table, and I'll share first and to give you an idea about what I like to hear, and then you all can go around and say a little bit about yourself. Feel free to add anything else that I may not have stated if you would like. Okay. So my name is Teruko Dobashi. I am 23 years old. I'm a parent of 4. I had my first child when I was 13, and it was pretty rough. I felt as if I didn't have any support. My mom didn't raise me well, so I didn't know how to raise a child. By the time I got to my second child, I felt like I had it down, um, but I didn't. I mean, as a parent, you learn something new every day. So now I'm my fourth child. I'm going to school concurrently and working here. It's been very chaotic, but you know, with the grace of God, I've gotten through it. And that's why I wanted to become a social worker in the neonatal unit, because I know, you know, a lot of mothers need support, need resources, need help and guidance with raising children. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. A little thing else about me, I'm from California, came down here to Mississippi because I knew there was a need for social workers working with young mothers and making sure that they were advocated for, making sure that there was somebody fighting for you all's rights. Okay, and although I'm not 25 yet, I feel as if, you know, I'm still young and I still have a lot to learn. So I want you all to understand that this is going to be a learning process. It's going to be a give and take. Don't just think that since I'm the facilitator of this group that I cannot learn from you. I do understand that I believe from looking at your previous birth certificates that one or two you may have previous children, so I can learn from you as well. So feel free to give me any advice. Okay, so let's go this way. Just tell us your name, your age, maybe your baby's name, anything that you're doing, goals, aspirations, and what you're afraid of. What are your fears about being a mother?
What does aspiration mean?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, thank you. And I want to just acknowledge that. If you don't know what I'm saying, or if you need me to break something down, most definitely stop me. An aspiration is like a goal. What do you want to do after high school? What do you want to do once you get out? What do you want to do for your baby? What do you want your baby to look up to you as? So it's something that you hope to achieve. Okay? So tell me what you want to do for your baby. What kind of mother do you hope to be? And what are your fears about having this new baby?
My name is Stephanie. I'm 16. It's my second baby. Um, Honestly, I just need some money. I don't work because I do have two kids. So I'm not in school either. I dropped out when I was 14. School's just not really for me. So my grandma got my first baby. And this baby, I'll probably have my grandmother help me raise, you know, her as well, because that's who raised me when my mom left me at 6. So as long as she's there, I know they're okay. But I don't really think about. I never thought about what I fear about parenting. I guess because I'm not around my kids a lot. A lot of times I'm with my friends, hanging out in the clubs. And my grandma got my kids. So,
Okay. Well, what I'm hearing you say is that, you know, you're really here for some resources and some benefits. And, you know, most definitely that can go towards you, and it can go towards you being able to raise your baby. And also, while you're here in these 6 weeks, hopefully we can learn how to take some responsibility, because we don't want that
oh, I have
cycle to continue.
responsibilities.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
You know, I make sure they have what they need, but I just don't have time to be sitting at home with them all day. That's
Okay.
all.
All right.
I take care of them.
Okay, so you financially support them when you can.
Yeah, I'll find, you know, somebody will give me a couple dollars and I might go buy a pack of Pampers or, you know, some cereal for my first baby.
Okay, well, sounds like you're on a good path. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about the cycle that I hear. But thank you so much, Stephanie, for sharing. We'll come back to you.
My name is Shantae, and Shantae Stewart. I'm 19 years old, and I'm very nervous about becoming a parent. It's been so overwhelming because every time I hold him, his name is Clarence.
What a beautiful name, Clarence, I laugh because, that was my grandfather's name. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I think that's an excellent name.
Thank you so much. But every time I hold Clarence, I just and sweat, and I just.
What's wrong with you?
You sweat? You have inside.
All right, let's first.
Well, I'm just saying, she sweat. That's not normal. What you sweat because you're on the back? I ain't never sweat because I have my side.
Okay, first let me set another ground rule. If I say snap, I need you all to say back. That way that we can diffuse the situation or whatever side conversation was going on. I understand. Let's try it out. Snap.
Back.
Let me hear you all say that wasn't 100%. Snap.
Back.
Okay. When you say back, I need you all giving me your eye contact. Okay. Maybe she's gonna give us a reason why she's sweating. Every mother is different. So let's go ahead and let her finish. And remember our ground rules. One is one mic. If you two over here as well, you all will most definitely get a chance to share. So let's go ahead and direct all of our attention to Shantae.
Yes, but like I was saying, Clarence so small, I just don't know what to do with him. Then he makes all that noise and hollering and carrying on, and that gets on my nerve. I really, my grandmother, we didn't tend the kids, we didn't babysit, and so I know how to put diapers on my granddaddy, because I helped my grandmama take care of him, but I couldn't even put Clarence diaper on. I wasted 4 diapers. I didn't have no 10. And so I just would like to learn how to be more confident in myself and my parenting skills. I don't want to be so easily be aggravated by him because of the noises and the things he's doing. He's just being himself.
Okay.
And so I'm just, I'm learning. I bought a few books. I also attend another support group. That's how I was able to hear about, this one. And it's hard. And I sing in the choir. I work a job, and his dad's playing basketball. So it's just me. And my mom, she passed, and I don't have any help, and it's hard. If Lee Clarence would just stop crying so much, I could probably get something done. So I'm just, I don't want to do nothing mean.
Right.
If I want to go to jail, I just, I need assistance in working with him, and caring for him. I don't feel like I have mother instinct. And I do feel like I might give them this is not the time. But he's here now. I'm gonna do the best I can.
Okay. Well, what I hear you saying is that you want to be a very good mom. You want to do right by Clarence. And there's just some things about newborns, especially premature newborns, who will set off some anger inside of us that we may not be able to cope with just yet. So what we're going to make sure that happens is by the end of this group, I'm going to make sure that you talk to some nurses, and you can go over there to the prenatal area, and she can actually show you how to put the diaper on correctly, and she can show you how to hold Clarence the right way to where he's not crying all the time. Because sometimes he just wants to smell you or be upon you, but he may have a few reasons to cry just because he isn't fully developed yet. So once he stays in here for about 6 more weeks, he'll probably become more healthier, and we can go from there. And we most definitely will read those books together so that we can gain the best insight from those books. Maybe the next meeting you can bring those books in and that you can share with your other classmates here. Okay. Thank you so much, Shantae, for sharing.
Thank you.
I just want to address one thing before we go on to the next person. I see a lot of wandering eyes, and I want you all to make sure that you're respecting, which is our #1 ground rule, respecting the person who's speaking. So if they're speaking, one way to respect is to always keep your eyes on the speaker. So when you speak, we all will show you our attention, and we hope that you can do the same thing for us.
Okay.
Because where I come from, you give respect to get it. So we want to make sure that we give respect so that everybody understands how to give it back. Okay? Thank you again, Shantae, for sharing. Dear friend, sweetheart.
Hello everyone, my name is Shannon. And I have a child and I'm a first time mom like some mothers, but I don't really know what to do. I don't wanna be at home all day sitting like an old maid. I'm not in school because I dropped out. And they say there are services in the community, but I haven't seen any. And I'm 14, so I'm too young to get food stamps. I believe my mom gets them for me and my child.
Okay.
So I don't know what would be the next step. I just have so much going on in my life, even though I may not work. I sit at home all day and watch TV, and I talk to my boyfriend about it, and he doesn't care. And I'm doing the best I can, I guess. Baby crying at night, making me up at 4:30 in the morning. Can't get him to go back to sleep. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix the bottle. I need help with that. And I don't have anyone to show me, even though I live in the house with my mom, she does not help, so she's just about the same way I am, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I just want to remind you that, the nurse did refer you to me because your baby's in the prenatal unit. And I know that the other babies at home, they need some help too. And that's why we're here. Because if your mom's not helping you, we most definitely can learn something from each other as well as from the nurses who are here. And I can also teach you a few things with my 4 children. But what I hear you mainly saying is that you just don't know what to do just yet. And this is your first child, you're out of school, and it doesn't sound like you have much support from the baby's father, who's still your boyfriend. Okay, so where is he right now?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Probably flopping somewhere.
Okay, so when was the last time that you talked to him?
Yesterday.
Okay. Did he have any intentions, or did he plan to come up here to see the baby?
Yeah, like it's not his problem. It's more or less my problem. So.
Okay. So it seems like you're gonna be a single, strong-willed mother by yourself. Okay, and you know what? There will be plenty of single, strong-willed mothers who can lead you down the right path. Okay. So we most definitely will talk about being a single mother and talk about how it feels to raise our child by ourselves. So tell me your name again, Shannon?
Yeah.
Shannon, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And I most definitely am going to write down some services for you today as well. Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Rhonda and I'm 17 years old. I have a young child, and he was born premature, and he's still in the hospital in the neonatal section. And I had another child before I had him for adoption. Well, it was a girl, but this child, I don't know. I'm 17 years old, and I really don't have time to raise no children. And I'm just stuck in the. I don't know whether to be an adult or to be a child. And my boyfriend, he's supposed to be here in about an hour to pick me up, but he goes out, he's still doing things that teenagers do, and I want to do those same things too, and I just don't have time to be sitting at home, caring for a baby, rocking a baby. I wanna do things that teenagers do, but my mom said I might have to keep this child up, but I don't know. I just need some help with somebody just to tell me what I need to do, or hook me up with the right agency, to help me to make that decision. Cause I really don't want to be a parent.
Okay. Well, what I hear you saying, tell me your name one more time.
Rhonda.
Rhonda. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Rhonda, I hear that you're saying that you've had a baby before and you put her up for adoption.
Yeah.
Um, and you don't have a lot of help, and you want to go out and still be a teenager and have fun, and you're really considering putting this baby up for
Yeah, see, 'cause
adoption.
my mom, she's a single parent and she's working two jobs now. I don't get much help from her. And my boyfriend, Michael, he he really doesn't want to be tied down, and I love him.
Okay. Is Michael your baby father?
He's my baby dad.
He's your baby daddy. Okay. Well, did Michael have any plans when he picked you up an hour to come and see your baby, to see your
Well, he
baby?
said he might stop in to see how he's doing. He was born premature.
Okay.
I don't know. We're supposed to be going to a game tonight.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Rhonda, for sharing. I want to say that I hear a lot of the same things from you all, and I want to say that it's great, and it's something that we can work on. It's great that we share a lot of the same things. When I was you all's age, I didn't want to be a parent either. I didn't want to take care of my baby. I didn't want to give up my freedom. I didn't want to give up my money, and I didn't want to give up being with my boyfriend at the time. But you all went through all of that pain. You pushed that baby out, and that baby needs you. Okay? So, I know it's hard. But sometimes we have to learn how to take responsibility. We have to make sure that what we bring into this world is a reflection of you in the right manner. I want you all to think about, what is it mostly that's scaring you about having a child? I know you said that you don't want to give up your freedom, correct? Okay? And you said that you just don't feel like you know what to do, and you don't know how to change the diaper or feed him correctly with the bottle. And tell me again, what's one of your biggest fears?
One of my biggest fears is not being able to protect my baby.
Okay. And when you say protect your baby, do you mean by the neighborhood you live in?
By the people living in my house.
Okay. And the people you live with, I know that you said that you live with your mom,
Yes,
and
but
who else lives there?
At one point, my father was living there, and he molested me when I was younger, so I have this big fear of someone molesting my child.
Okay. And thank you so much for sharing that. How long ago was that, if you don't mind me asking?
Maybe about 2.5 years ago, we had been long.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry that you
I'm
had
so
to go through that. Sean, thank you so much for sharing that with her and for consoling her, Rhonda. I think we have opened the gate because Shannon has shared something that is so, deep to her. And that's what I hope you all are willing to do. What I want to do for you all to think about something, who likes K Michelle? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand if you like K Michelle. Okay, sort of, hand raise up, K Michelle. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a portion of a song, and this song is called A Mother's Prayer, excuse me. And I want you all to listen to the song, and I want you all to think about what she's saying, and how might you all identify with what she's saying in this song. Okay? And we're gonna go around and we can maybe express what we like and what we dislike about the song, and then we can go from there and set up some ground rules for what we want to see for next week. Okay?
Last night, prayed on a falling star that you'll never have a broken heart. Though the world is cold, just remember who you
quick, I want you to let that simmer, let that boil in your brain a little bit. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to just think about what K. Michelle was saying in this song. And I want you to turn and talk with the person next to you and tell them what you think that song represents. Why do you think she wrote that song? And how does that song relate to what you're going through right now? And how can it reflect about what kind of mother you hope to become and what she said in this song? Okay? So let's take about 30 seconds and just think about it. Okay, go ahead and talk real quick.
What was her child or what?
What's her she's never around.
She's happy
And then
about having her child and bringing the child home.
she know what her heart is. You know, she knows she loves her child. In order to make her child be successful, I guess. She has to do what she has to do, and it means she's not always there, but that don't mean she don't love her baby. That's what I have from her.
Well, I didn't get anything from the song. I did not like the song. I don't listen to that kind of music, so I didn't get anything. She made me feel sad. The music. The next time, will we be able to bring songs?
Yes, and you know, there's some songs that you think, especially if there's some songs that you know that you'd like to play to your baby.
Oh,
You definitely can
I
play.
didn't like this song.
Okay. Okay. So, did anybody else dislike the song, or were there some reasons why you liked the song, or what it reminded you of, or how did you think about it? Okay. Well, I know I heard you. I was listening. I heard that you said that it reminded you of, you know, how much she loved her child, and that she was touched. And I also heard you saying that even though she's far away from her baby, that she really still loves and cares about her child. And I think the key important thing that I want to take away from this meeting, because it's going to be the last thing that we do today, is that sometimes we aren't going to physically be there for our child, maybe because we will enroll back in school, we will get a job, because those are some things that, you know, they should be goals for ourselves, because, you know, a welfare check is great, you know, it'll help you and your baby, but it only lasts so long. And we want to make sure that by the end of these 6 weeks, you'll learn how to be responsible adults, because as a parent, you are adults regardless if you want to be or not. You are an adult by association of your child. I know, Miss Rhonda, we only have a little bit longer, okay? You are an adult regardless if your boyfriend wants to help you take care of your baby or not, okay? We have to learn how to be responsible, and we have to learn how to be responsible for the things that we do. And you all made that decision to have unprotected sex, so now you have to deal with the consequence. And that is raising this beautiful bundle of joy that you all brought into this world. I know, let's not get too antsy.
Well, playing music like that made me want to leave the parents at the hospital. So the next time, let's gospel, some bootsy. I mean, some little bootsy. They'll help me rock with it, roll with it, you know, get it together, you know. I'm gonna turn y'all on to the next time we come.
Okay, well, we most definitely, we can open up playing Little Boosie to get us motivated. We can play some baby games while Little Boosie is playing. We can run to put diapers on to watermelons and blindfold ourselves and try to feed babies. I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
Just go out and do all this. We have to. I mean, we just gonna be playing Little Boosie like that. I mean, I will be in a club. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm not old enough to go to the club.
no.
By the time you in the club, we can then, Miss.
Well, let's first try to change the pamper to Little Boosie here,
Okay.
and then we can worry about
Okay, Shantae.
making sure that we have our baby changed. I want to say thank you all again for coming. Our first session is now over, and before you leave, make sure that you sign out at the nursing station and go check on your baby. Okay? Go go check on your baby before you go,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Just hold your baby just for a little bit,
I
and if you
will.
can, have Michael come on up the steps and see him.
Okay, I will.
Okay?
Definitely.
Go ahead, and thank you so much for coming.
Oh, you're
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming. Come again. Thank you. I hope to see you next week. Okay, I won't. I will take that